Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I spent the last hour recreating this look on Instagram, so if you'd like to see what's on my face, because I just got a feeling that you would want to know what's on my face, it will be on my Instagram, so make sure to follow me there, right? So now we can actually move on to the topic of this video. We're going to be talking about 10 products that, guys, just did not do it for me. Skin types, expectations, results, everything varies from person to person. Some of these products are favorites of yours. So just because it didn't work on me doesn't mean that it doesn't have to work on you. Before we start spilling the tea, guys, my Google Analytics say that 70% of you watching this video is not subscribed to my channel. Why? Why aren't you subscribed to my channel? Just click on that red button. It really helps me out. Let's get started. The first one is a foundation. This is, I know, a favorite of many people, but it just did not work for me. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I have in the shade F13. I think I would have been an F12. This is a shade too dark for me, but that's not the reason why I don't like this. I just don't like its texture and its finish. It's just way too matte and it clings onto my pores and my dry patches, my fine lines. It's all put on display once I apply this foundation. I tried mixing it with other foundations and it works great like that, but just on its own, it's just too dry, too matte, and it might be in my head, but I felt like, you know, my pores are suffocated, and it was just like the smell. It just feels like some paint project, you know. It literally feels like an acrylic paint bottle in a makeup bottle, and I don't want to apply artist's paint on my face. The next foundation that I do not like, I've spoken about this in my Huda Beauty complete review. It's a Huda Beauty foundation, guys. It's got the exact same coverage texture like the Makeup Revolution one. So whatever I said about this applies to this one as well. I have a video review of the foundation. So this, I tried making it work with Huda's Nourishing Primer. That's a really moisturizing, thick, sticky, shiny primer, and I thought that will tone down the matteness of this foundation, but it doesn't. This foundation is just so full coverage and so mattifying that shiny primer also gets mattified in seconds with this foundation, and that's not the look I want. But if you mix it in with the foundation, it works. Gosh, guys, the coverage on this. So if you are a bride and if you have like oily skin, this is the one for you. But if you have normal skin, if you have dry skin, if you have large pores, if you have fine lines and wrinkles, this might not be the one for you. If you don't have perfect baby skin, you know, no. But if you have this, it works really well as a concealer. If you have really bad acne or dark circles, melasma, whatnot, it's gonna cover it up. Also, it works really well to mix with other foundations, but it's just way too pricey to be used as a mixing foundation. It's got that signature Huda Beauty oud kind of smell. I'm not so fond of having a lot of fragrance in my foundations or face care products. Next, I have the Nykaa BB Cream, and this was the darkest shade that I had. It's 05 Classic Tan. First of all, the shade is way too light for me, but they are working on that, and I have to give kudos to Nykaa for that. But the shade is not my problem, it's the formula that is my problem. I tried this on in my dedicated Nykaa foundations review a couple of months ago, maybe a year ago. I'll link it right here if you'd like to see a full-on wear test and all that. This is not water resistant, waterproof. It cannot touch water. So once it's on your face, one drop of tear, or say you just had your lunch and you want to wash your mouth, a little bit of water touches this BB cream and it, I don't know, it dissolves, or it turns into watercolor on your face. In some other color, it's like paint melting off. If you are an artist, guys, watercolor merging into other colors, that's what happens with this, and you don't want to be seen like that outside. I've just worn this twice in my life. One was for the review, second time is when I had to like wash my mouth and a little bit of water got on it, and oh my god, God forbid you get caught in the rain with this, or you get a little emotional and tear up. Oh, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess on your face, guys, so note that. The next one I want to talk about is the COLORBAR Skin Perfect SPF 60 foundation. So a couple of months ago, right, I made a video about them, calling them out on their pathetic shade range. Well, I did not make up anything. I was stating facts, and only facts in that video. So after that video went live, a lot of you guys started tagging me on COLORBAR's page on Instagram, and a lot of you started DMing them, showing them my video, asking them for an answer. So they answered to everybody on this planet saying that this is just their first 5 launch. They're breaking down the launch into like parts, and 5 shades are gonna come later. First of all, that sounded like BS to me, but at least that's a better apology than Jaclyn Hill's apology. But the funny part is, I had messaged them personally on DM and they never replied to me. I found that really shady because some of you messaged me and said, look, this is what COLORBAR replied, this is what COLORBAR replied. And I'm like, wait, why didn't they reply to me though? Fast forward to a couple months later, they actually launched a shade extension, which is amazing. Now, a lot of you started tagging me under their posts of the shade extension on Instagram as well, and they deleted every single comment that said at Mr. Jovita George. It just seems so childish and immature and shady to me. I kept ignoring that because this is months ago, guys. You have to remember, I just ignored it completely. This is months ago. I was just happy about the fact that there is a shade extension. But then came Nykaa with their shade extension. I have called Nykaa out in multiple of my videos. And what did they do? They actually contacted me and said, you know what? We have a shade extension and we want you to try it out. And let us know what you genuinely feel. I was like, wow, these guys are taking constructive criticism pretty well. And then a few months rolled out and then Lakme came out with their shade extension. And I did not think in a million years that Lakme would ever contact me because I really have called them out so many times on my platform, right? And they actually contacted me and said, hey, we have this whole shade extensions and we want to try it out. They wanted me to be honest and just say it as it is, and I appreciate that so much. When a brand gives an influencer the freedom to be honest, to be genuine, to say whatever they want, to actually say, hey, you know what, when water touches this melts, this disappears from the face. I love that about Nykaa and I love that about Lakme, and I let them know that. Then it got me thinking about COLORBAR, and yesterday I saw there is this page called Diet Sabya on Instagram where these guys, they call out people who copycat on other people's hard work. I think that's a fabulous thing because copycatting to make your own money is not smart. Okay, somebody else is putting in the research and coming up with creative concepts, and it's so easy to copy somebody else's work and get paid for it. It's just not right. So anyways, I find the paid Diet Sabya really entertaining, and I was following their stories yesterday on Instagram and I saw that COLORBAR blocked Diet Sabya. So I realized that it's not just me. Anyone that crosses COLORBAR, they block them. Now, I do not want to be associated with a brand like this who cannot take constructive criticism. We are only supposed to praise them and speak good things about them. I have promoted COLORBAR on this page, non-sponsored. I don't even know if they knew about that, but one video calling them out on their shade extension, which is so true. Their darkest shade is this, and they did not want me to call them out on this. They want me to say what? Wow, COLORBAR, this whiteout is really nice. No, this is a product that sucks for me, and from here on, I will not be promoting COLORBAR on my page. I just felt that this video was a perfect video for me to say this. Let's move along. Next up, guys, I have a lipstick. I do not have the actual lipstick with me right now because I gave it away because it was just not working for me. It's one of those cult favorite lipstick that everybody and their mama has. That is MAC Ruby Woo. I think that is the very first MAC lipstick that I bought. I think that's the very first red lipstick that I bought because I mean, if you want to buy lipstick, you better buy the MAC Ruby Woo, right? It's so dry. It's like rubbing chalk on your lips, guys. The color is beautiful. There is no denying that. I mean, it's so popular for a reason, right? But just way too dry. Today, we have so many more comfortable matte red lipsticks that work on all skin tones. So I think it's time to put MAC Ruby Woo, let her retire. Let her go to Bahamas and have her drinks and, enjoy the sunset now. Let her go, MAC. Also, MAC, please stop testing on animals, okay? Oh, the packaging is just so beautiful. How can you hate on this though? Anyways, it's by Kiko Milano and it's the Shade Fusion Trio Blush in the shade 04. This I got from Nykaa and this was the darkest pinky shade that I saw on Nykaa. Look, I mean, it looks pretty dark, right? It looks like it can work on me. I've got a lighter shade on my cheeks right now from Charlotte Tilbury and it works perfectly with my complexion. But this one right here is just so chalky. Guys, it's just so chalky. I'm just gonna take the dark one alone right here, put it on my, where is that? First of all, where is it? Secondly, it's just so chalky. You are meant to like swirl around the whole thing and everything, and once you, damn, let me show you. How is this a blush? Damn! I mean, I have a lot of white friends, okay? I don't think this would look good on any of them, to be very, very honest. It would still look chalky. This just didn't work and was not cheap. Was it 1,000 rupees or was it 600 rupees? One of that. Speaking of blush, next we have the Kareena Kapoor collection from Lakme. We had a whole video on what I thought about the collection, and I want to quickly talk about it once again right here. This blush from the Lakme collection, guys. It looks so beautiful. But once you apply it on the cheeks and then once you blend it out, it just evaporates, okay? And it's gone. It's gone. Did you see how much I like? You don't do that for your blush, you know? And I'm just like, wait, what? And then you wipe off a little bit and it's completely gone. Like, where was the blush? I applied it in the morning. First of all, when I applied it, it was kind of barely there. But then by the evening, it's just gone. And if you remember from the video, it was 1,300 rupees for what? 4 grams of product. It was just, in any way, shape or form, I did not like this and the other stuff from the collection. Next, I have this eyebrow pencil I've been using in so many of my videos. So if you've been watching my older videos, you know which one this is. This is the Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil, right? It's called the retractable brow pencil in the shade ash brown. Now, the reason I don't like it is it's so waxy, girl. It's so waxy. Every time I try to like fill in my bald spots, I feel like I tug on my skin so hard that I'm plucking out a few brow hair. Like, I always have a brow hair stuck on this tip. It's not that pigmented, and eyebrow pencils shouldn't be that pigmented. It should be like somewhere in between, but this is not pigmented. It's just it's that, you know? But I still use it because I bought it. I mean, I don't want to throw it in the garbage can. So, and what's happening with their whole cruelty-free thing? I don't understand it. Next up, I have this loose powder from Innisfree. This is their gemstone collection or something. Man, guys, this is so drying. Like, I applied this and I felt like I stood outside in the sandstorm. It's so cute and everything with the powder puff, but so drying. Like, it's so finely milled, so if you have super oily skin, it probably will work for you. But on my normal skin, damn, even my hand is kind of creased up right now. Like, whose hand creases up, you know? Next, we have the NYX Ombre Blush. This came out, I think, 2 years ago, and when I got this, I was so excited because the whole ombre blush thing was just so pretty, and I was very, very excited to try it out. This is in the shade B02 or Strictly Chic. This is chalky AF. It's not pigmented. It doesn't do anything. I tried using it as a highlighter, but it's way too chalky to be even a highlighter. I mean, let's see the blush part. Where? Where are you? But nah. The thing is, you know, everything that I have, I will still continue to use it because, I mean, we bought it, and I hate the whole culture of throwing things in the bin and just wasting, because we do not have to add to the trash this world already has, right? So I use it sometimes as a peachy highlighter if I want something layered on top of a couple of other highlighters. So I still try to make use of this. Finally, we've got a luxury product with me, guys, and it pains my heart to say that I don't like this product because this is on my display and that's what I use it as. This is the Too Faced, what's it called? It's like a jewelry box unicorn highlighter. There is nothing written on it, so I don't know what it's called. It's so pretty. You have to press on this and everything for it to open up. Ah, this was another chalky mess. I love everything from Too Faced usually, but this, my friend, was just way too chalky. Okay, anyways, I have way too much highlighter on my face, but that didn't add anything anyway, so I mean, but it's pretty, you know, so I keep it on my table like this, like a cute little jewelry box. So those are all of the products that suck edition 2. Let me know which of these products you've tried, and do you actually like any of the products that I spoke about, and comment down below and let me know what are the products that you have been hating of late and why? Also, now is a good time to review this video and decide if you like it or not. And if you like it, guys, go ahead, click that like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, you know what to do. Okay, I've annoyed you enough for today. I shall see you in my next one. I love you. Mwah.